2.
Hi, I'm Guy Berger from Palms Trading Company here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And for this lesson of the week, I'd like to talk a little bit about Vince Platero's lovely silver jewelry. Vince deals mainly in silver, plain stamped jewelry. Very little stones, if any, does he use. But to give you a little bit of history on how the jewelry is made, what the silversmith does is takes a piece of silver, a sheet of silver, and then uses a stamp. Stamps come in many, many designs, up to 500, 600 different designs. And actually some of these silversmiths have huge collections of stamps. Old-time stamps were made out of anything that was hard steel. Ones that I remember were some stamps were made out of valve stems that came out of old 8-cylinder block engines. And those valve stems were cut off, and then design was filed into the one end or the other, and then that stamped or carved end would be then hammered onto the sheet of silver. I have some great examples of Vince's work here, and not only does he do beautiful earrings and bracelets and rings, but one of the most interesting pieces is a concho belt that he made. It's stamped like many different Navajo rug designs. So we have rug designs of the two gray hills, of the crystal, of the ganado red, etc. So I thought that was a very interesting thing to show. Some of the other things that he does are animal representations. He does butterflies, he does dragonflies. The dragonfly is interesting because in many of the Pueblo cultures or Indian cultures, the dragonfly signifies water or rain, because you see them flying around right before a thunderstorm or right around bodies of water. He also has pendants, and you can see some of the silver stampings that he's done in circles and kiva steps, etc. This happens to be of a butterfly. He even does the old, what I call a Spanish cross with a heart, a sacred heart tied on to the bottom. One thing that's interesting, and I don't remember any other rings that are done this way, but in Vince Platero's rings, he actually, if I turn it around here, it's an adjustable ring, so it'll fit any finger that you want to put it on. These rings come in oval, dragonfly, crosses, and other things that he makes as well. But I thought that was interesting. As you can see, it's not all soldered onto the back of the ring. It's just open so that it can fit on any finger. We really like selling Vince's stuff. As you can see, it kind of has a modern, contemporary look, yet it harkens back to an older time when only the stamp and the silver were made. It also has that nice, rich patina that gives a hint of old, even though it's contemporary. So I hope you enjoy that. If you'd like to know a little bit about or more about Vince Platero, please feel free to call us, email us, and we'll give you any information we have. Thanks a lot.